Hi everyone! So I thought I would do a really quick video explaining explaining two ways that help me remember whether a sign is feminine or masculine, okay? So if you don't know me in real life, I do tarot readings, like daily tarot readings from my friends in Indonesia. And I'm sorry, that was my cat. And for like the past 2 days or so, I have just been going on and on and on about like an unruly masculine energy just wreaking havoc all over the place. And so one of my friends WhatsApped me and she was like, well, is my sign masculine or feminine? And so I thought I would do this video explaining how you can tell if a sign contains more masculine or feminine energy. Like obviously everybody is yin and yang, everybody has both, but some signs have more masculine energy and some have more feminine energy. And so how I okay, so the most common way people memorize whether a sign is masculine or feminine is obviously to look at the elements. Just let me zoom in. Okay, so I'm really sorry about my messy nails. Isn't this just so Mercury, so Gemini? Anyway, I was just experimenting with some nail polish I got in Japan, but this is more important, so I just went on and did it. So obviously the first way to determine whether a sign is feminine or masculine is based on their classical elements. So if they're earth or water, then they are feminine. Okay. And if they're air or fire, they are masculine. Easy peasy. You just need to know which signs are which element. If you're Indonesian, it's even easier for you to remember because okay, in Bahasa Indonesian, in Bahasa Indonesia, the Indonesian language, earth. I'm sorry. Earth is tanah. In the element, because I know the planet Earth is called Bumi, but in Indonesia, as Earth as in the element is tanah, and water is air. Now when you combine tanah and air into a phrase, it's literally a synonym for Ibu Pertiwi, which literally means motherland. So if you're Indonesian, that's one way to remember it. So basically any earth and water sign is automatically feminine because it's motherland, and everything else is masculine. But here's how I like to memorize the which signs are masculine and feminine, and this is just what works for me. So this is the second way to memorize which signs are feminine or masculine. So as we know, each sign rules a house, or does the house rule the sign? Anyway, each sign is associated with a house. So Aries would be associated with the first house, Taurus is the second, Gemini is the third, and so on. Bear with me while I do this. I have to like number all the signs because I'm making this video for my friends, so my friends can figure out if their sign is masculine or feminine just by watching this video without having to check their houses. Okay. So every sign is associated with a house. Okay. And here's how I remember it. Basically, anytime a sign is associated with an odd number, then it is a masculine sign. Oh. And anytime a sign is associated with an even numbered house, then it is a feminine sign. So there's that. I personally find it easier to memorize which signs are masculine and feminine based on the house numbers, just because that's just how my brain works. Once you associate something with a number, it just clicks for me. But it's obviously different for everyone. And also, extra tip, if you're struggling to remember what your tarot cards mean, you can always do it like I do. So I just memorize the numerological meanings for every number, and then I multiply that by the energies of the suit's elements. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so for example, number 2 is partnerships, and then multiply that by the water energy emotion, so emotional partnership. So there's that. If you'd like me to do an in-depth video on that, I could do that as well, though I think I covered that in just the couple of few seconds that I explained that to you. But yeah, so I hope that helped. Whether you're English speaking or any language speaking, because numbers are universal. You don't have to speak a certain language. But if you're Indonesian, you can also use the motherland analogy. Well, it's not an analogy, it's just word association. You can use the motherland word association, and yes, the word for water is air. It's spelled the same way with air, which can be a little confusing, but whatever. So I hope that helped. Let me know if there's anything I missed, if I got anything wrong. I'm still learning too. So thanks for watching. Bye. Anyway, I totally get it if people find the first method more easy to help them memorize which signs are whether they're masculine or feminine. But because I know it's just one step, you just have to know what element it is, and you know whether it's masculine or feminine. Whereas the second method is 2 steps. First, you need to associate with a house number and then determine whether the number is odd or even. But everyone's just different. Do what works for you. So yeah, I hope that helped. Bye. Thanks for watching.